Alright, it's really early this morning. We got a massive frost. I even had my windshield covered on this thing, and it's still frosted up under it. I got, let's see, I got my truck locked up. Yeah, she's locked. Alright. So we're about to make our way to the stand. And we're gonna sit for a while. The rut here is kind of really starting to crank up, and we're gonna go see what we can see. I'm gonna take y'all along, and then in this video too, once I get down, this video is gonna be a little bit late today, but once I get down and get back to the house, I may show y'all what all I carry with me in my pack. I've had people ask me about my pack, what it is, what I carry, and I'll show the pack, what's inside of it, what I take with me, and and my gun there too. I'll show that also, and just kind of give a rundown of the things. So let's go. So I just throw the covert here on this camera. That covert on this camera. I just throw the covert on this tree here, and what I'm gonna do is, see, there's the battery. I will monitor what comes in behind me this morning, and so I can keep up with it. So I still got a little while before it gets light. Well, actually I get a little while, but I like to get on in. I like to be the first one in on the road and on the gate. I just do. I like to be there way before light and get situated and settle, and then put the camera out, and I kind of monitor the traffic that goes up and down that road right there, and it also lets me know if there's anybody in here behind me that that comes in after I get here. So we're going to take another drink or two of coffee, and then we're going to head to the stand and get situated. Alright, so we're in Lake Flynn. We're gonna get everything out here, get it situated. Okay. So I've got shells and hooks all in here. Got shell fire. I just set my binoculars up here. Like that's what I do. Now I'm about to open a couple of these windows. And see, I've got my yardages up there to the end of the field. In the lanes. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get on out of here. We got some stops to make in town. I need to go get another ton of corn also. We'll go ahead and do that this morning. That way I don't have to do it none this next week, which is Christmas week. So I'm back at the truck, gonna put everything back in it, and I gotta run to town. Alright, we loaded up. Gonna head to the house, unhook this, get the job box out. We're gonna put a ton of corn in the back of the truck, and we'll be back. This place is a little busy today. Good grief. Let one of these guys get out of the way and then I'll pull back up here. Looks like we got two of them about to pull out here. Get 2,500 out of my way and I'm gonna put it right there. I'll take y'all in here because they don't care. They got some feed in here now. So he'll get a whole pallet and he'll bring it over here and he'll wrap it with some of that saran wrap where it'll stay in the truck real good, and then I'll carry it to the house. They'll wrap it up real good for me.
Alright, go to the dock, go to the dock, go to the dock, go to the dock, go to the dock. Right there's the lamb. Right there. Right here. That wire where we get the corn from, we don't put that back on there, they charge about $6 a piece.
I'll bring them. I'll get them because I got a stack of them there.
Okay.
Give me about another foot there. All right.
We appreciate it.
Just right, man. Thanks. So I almost forgot I was going to show y'all what all I carry in my pack. My pack itself is actually a Kifaru, K-I-F-A-R-U. The Kifaru stuff is very, very good. It's very high end. It's not cheap either, but you can't beat it. It's very, very light. It's built right here in the United States. The pack initially started out as an escape and evade pack. I believe that's which one it is. And then I added this pack right here to it that actually clips to the webbing on it right there. And then I added the water bottle holder to it also that attaches to it right there. I probably got, I don't know what it all figures out now. I think the pack itself, just the bare pack's a couple $100, and then I probably got 300 bucks in it now. So what goes in this right here is the camera that y'all are actually watching me on right now. And these are Swarovski binoculars. These are 10 by 50s is what these are. I bought these back in the 90s. They were about 1,200 bucks back in the 90s. They're way over $2,000 now for them. I keep my Kuiu gloves in there like this morning when it's a little bit cold. Kuiu stuff, you can't beat it. It's good stuff too. Really, really good. High-end type stuff, and ain't cheap either. This is my headlamp that I use. I've been asked about this a good bit. This is an Ace Beam. It's an H30. It runs on a 21700 battery, and it charges on USB-C cords. What charges it? But the cool thing about this one is it's a red light also. It's got a red, and it's also got a UV on it too, and then your main light right there. And I really like this one. I have a couple Army Techs that run off 18650 batteries, but you can't charge them inside the unit like you can this one right here. And I like this one better because it is a 21700 battery. It's a bigger battery. I keep a rangefinder in there. I need to take it out now. What I do is if I'm hunting in a different spot, I'll throw it in there, mark the ranges down inside the shooting house or whatever, give me an idea of what's out there. I just got this. Jill gave this to me for an anniversary gift the other day. This is the Leatherman Raptor, and it's a pair of shears is what it is, but it's also got a you can break glass with it right there, and it folds up all the way up here like this. And then you got a strap cutter right there that flips out and it locks out like that. These are about 70 bucks or so, something like that, off of Amazon. Gives them a nice sheath. It's kind of handy to always have something like this right here where you can cut stuff with, because I usually keep like a pair of scissors in there. I keep a little small can of WD-40, a 3-ounce can of it in there. Really handy for doors, windows, chairs that are squeaking, locks on gates, stuff like that. Anything that you might need a little WD-40 on. This is that powder where you can just check the wind. I buy it in the bigger bottles because it's so much more cheaper to buy it like this. I really hunt the wind. You're not going to beat a deer's nose. And so wind is a huge factor. I've actually gotten down out of stands before sometimes. This pack here is a Maxpedition pack. I got some earplugs right there. The main thing this one's got is a battery pack. It's a Anchor. I think it's a 26,800 size. It's a little bit big, a little bit heavy, but I can plug in 3 USBs in it right there and charge if I need it. Most of the time now when I go in, I've got plenty of charge on my phone, so I'm good to go. I usually keep some 22 rounds in here. These are some Stingers. That's when me and Jason were chasing hogs so much. I really need to take them out. And then I keep other lights. There's one of my magazines for my 22 right there. I have these 2 lights, the headlamp, and then I carry another light in my pocket. This is a Claris XT2A right there. This is an O-light and another small baton there. And then I keep a baton in my pocket. And then I'll show you one more light. You can't have too much light. You just can't have too much light. It's a little old bitty tripod. I really need to take it out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take it out, get it out of there, because I had it when I went on a trip here not long ago. I had it. I keep some Kleenex in there. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in here. This is a Maxpedition, real thin Maxpedition pack. It's a first aid pack. It's got all kinds of stuff in here for all of that, just different things, cuts, stuff, antiseptic stuff, band-aids, all kinds of different stuff like that. This is just an extra pack that's in there. It's just got some business cards in there, because I travel with this pack a lot, like when I go to trade shows and stuff. This is the pack that I use to carry with me. All right, so in the little pack right here, I keep some paracord right there. I keep a camera strap in there. I keep a Sharpie in there, and also keep my AirPod Pros in there. I use them if I want to, if I'm hunting and I want to listen to something or anything like that, I can. Here's the other light that I carry. This is also an Ace Beam too. It's a 21700 battery in it. This is the EC65. This is a beast little light as far as flood goes. When I'm hunting, I don't want anything that projects out a long way. I want to be able to light everything up, and that's what this light right here does. I keep a notebook, writing rain notebook in there, where I can jot stuff down if I need to or anything like that. And so that's what I carry as far as that. And also I always have some water with me. And a lot of times I sit in the stand a long time sometimes, and I'll have bottles where I can use the bathroom or whatever if I need to do that. And so I'll have that in the shooting house. But I'm gonna pack all this stuff back up here. I'm gonna leave the 22 stuff in there just in case. That way, if I have to use it or I need my pistol, when a lot of times, well, this year I hadn't got any traps active, but like last year, I kept traps running all the time, and it was very handy for that, for like taking care of coyotes when I came up on them. This is just a AA battery light right here, and it's a great little light for if you want something with double, just carries double A's. It's great for that. Let's see, where is, I think I've already put in there. This one right here has a C123A battery in it, rechargeable. What goes in them? Like I said, I keep one of these in my pocket all the time. The one I keep in my pocket is a later version of this one right here, and it actually charges through the tail cap on it, but that's just a backup light. I like being really redundant on light, because there's nothing that's tough if you're out there and you lose a light or you run out of batteries or something, because I have had that happen before in the past, back years ago, when looking for deer, you know, and just run slap out of light. And so I quit doing. But these binoculars right here, I can't say nothing any more better about these things than they're just top quality. The old adage, you get what you pay for. I bought these back in the 90s. I ordered them from Bass Pro, and they still rock solid today, man. I mean, well, they better be for what they cost, but you cannot beat the good glass. I mean, the good glass is an absolute must. And so, like I said, I keep my camera in there, my G7X that y'all are on right now, and in here I keep a lens cleaner and extra batteries. I got one battery and a charger in there now in the house, so I just keep it in here. I'm gonna throw it in there, and I just keep all this stuff together in my truck, and that way when I jump out, all I gotta do is grab my hunter orange, this pack, and my gun, and I'm ready to go, and I'm gone. I'm gonna take this out when I ain't toting that way, because I don't need it no more, not this year anyhow. You just zip it up, and it'll still hold a lot more than this. This is not a big pack or anything. Oh, one other thing I did on this one, I changed these straps out to the padded, nice padded straps. It did just have those webbing straps right there on it. But like I said, Kafaru is some really good stuff. I like good quality stuff, you know. So hang on, I'll show you my gun here. Okay, so this gun right here started out as a Remington 700 BDL Deluxe. I bought it brand new in 1998, and it was a 25-06 caliber is what it was. And I had another Leopold on it, and I took it off and I put this one on there. This is a Leopold LPS. It's got a 30mm tube and a 52mm objective on the end of it. And for some reason, Leopold only built this scope right here for just a few years, and then they quit building it. And I don't know why, because this is an absolutely fantastic hunting scope, and I've got a lot of scopes, and but this scope right here is by far my favorite. So I took the gun, and I had all my good guns. I have the stocks cut on them where they'll fit me, and I had a Pacmar recoil pad. But on this one, had the varnish stripped off of it, had a linseed oil finish put back on it. I had the barrel bead blasted and then re-blued to where it would turn it matte. But this is not the barrel right here. This is a different barrel now. Had the trigger changed in it, barrel floated. I had it glass bedded, action glass bedded on it, and did all that. So I'm a big fan of the 25 caliber stuff. Love them a lot. 2019, I took the gun and I dropped it off with Jarrett and them, and I had them rebarrel it. It is now a 257 Weatherby Magnum. So you can see I had them, put my name on it right there, Cotton Top 3, if it's focusing, I can't tell. And then I had them send the bolt off, and I had the bolt fluted, and then I had the bolt handle skeletonized. We changed the trigger in it again, And then it's got a screw-on brake on it. I can actually screw this brake off, so you can't even see the seam there where it comes apart. And I can put one of my suppressors on it if I want to. And the trigger is set at an even 2 pounds, and I'll show you what this gun is doing here in just a second. I'm shooting a 115 grain Burger VDL out of it. It's what I'm shooting out of it. The bullet is coming out of the gun right at 3,300 feet per second. It's all hand loads. It's been worked up for the gun. And like I said, I'll show you here on paper what the gun is doing at 100 yards. So hang on just a second. So that's what the gun is doing at 100 yards right there. I think, I forget I don't have the powder charge information right here in front of me. But I think it's shooting, I think it's well, I ain't gonna say because I can't remember what the powder charge is on it is, but you can see as you scroll through the targets here as it started honing in. See, there's one right there. And then there's the next one. And then there's the final workup load right there. The gun shoots really good. I'm not a fan of muzzle brakes. And that one right there is kind of crazy because you get a lot of pressure back off of that one back at you on that brake. The gun shoots really good, but you do end up with a lot of muzzle blast back on you there, which I can change that out if I want to, but yeah, I like it too. So hope y'all enjoyed all that. If y'all want to see a good video, some people got the video with TMR and they understand what I'm doing with some of that stuff, but the video with Tim Ard, the guy trains people with chainsaws, is a fantastic video. It's one of the best videos that I've ever done, and the historical aspect of it is just crazy. But some people don't really get into that. They don't like that. They want to see machines running and you know, just activity going on instead of like what I did with Tim. But check that video out if you would. It's a great video. And I'm fixing to go in here and get this video ready, eat me some lunch, and I'm gonna go back hunting. I appreciate all y'all watching. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.